Ja, und damit sage ich herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Folge, wie gesagt, zu einer weiteren Episode von Life is Strange Remastered auf der PS5. Und es ist zugleich auch die letzte Episode von Life is Strange Remastered, also Life is Strange 1. Na, in der letzten Folge haben wir Dark Room abgeschlossen. Und wie gesagt, in dieser Folge, wie gesagt, in dieser Episode, da das ein Longplay wird, ja, schließen wir damit heute Episode 5 ab. Ja, und damit auch das Life is Strange 1. Und ja, nebenbei werde ich natürlich auch, wie gesagt, mit einem Guide spielen, um, ja, für die Collectibles, für die Sammelobjekte, für die Fotos. Ich würde einfach sagen, genießen wir die letzte Episode. Viel Spaß. Wir gehen rein. Let's go. Ja, in der letzten Folge haben wir mitbekommen, wer, ja, Chloe getötet hat. Ja, mein Kater weiß es auch. Ne? Und wer uns sozusagen entführt hat, wenn ihr die letzte Folge geschaut habt, dann wisst ihr es auch.
Chloe?
Es ist Jefferson,
What?
der Lehrer, ne? Ja, deswegen habe ich auch in Episode 1 so Andeutungen gemacht, warum oder was das für ein Arschloch das ist, ne?
Please help!
Du kannst so laut sprechen, ich sag so laut reden. Du kannst schreien, wenn du möchtest. Ne? Es hilft dir nichts. Ne?
Oh shit, that's me. He took that shot last night. Finally, I'm free. Almost.
Fast.
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson.
Ja.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
Dann gehen wir mal zurück. Also, ja. In die Vergangenheit. Na. Fokussieren.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Ja, wie gesagt, der ist gestört, ne? Wie man sehen kann, jetzt auch noch mal der Beweis, ne?
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend. Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
No.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life.
No.
Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
Ja, wie gesagt, mir fehlen die Worte. Ich weiß nicht, was ich sagen soll. Na,
Oh, Jesus.
es ist einfach gestört.
I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Ja, der braucht auf jeden Fall Hilfe. Der braucht auf jeden Fall Hilfe, ne?
Victoria. Hey, Victoria. It's Max. Can you hear me?
Max. Oh God. Where are we? Oh, what's happening?
You've been drugged like Kate. And me. Do you remember how you got here?
No, I don't know. Wait, you warned me. You warned me about Nathan. Then I went to Jefferson for help and he was acting so weird. That's the last thing I remember. And I can't move my hands. Help me, Max. Please, I'm sorry for everything.
Listen carefully. Mark Jefferson kidnapped us. He's using Nathan as well. Jefferson is very dangerous, so we have to get out of here before he comes back.
Max, I just can't believe this is real. I don't want to die like this. I'm only 18.
Ja, erstens, wir haben einen Plan. Zweitens, niemand wird sterben. Und drittens, halt deine Fresse. Ne, fertig. Aber wir können nur eine Sache auswählen. Deswegen würde ich sagen, ich habe einen Plan.
Victoria, please listen. I have a plan.
Really? How? Max, I'm so scared.
So am I. But we don't have time to be scared. We have to fight back. Now.
Max, I can't even move my arms. How are we supposed to fight?
I'm not going to let that asshole get away with this. I need you to be strong. I can't do this alone. We need to act while we're clear-headed. If he doses us again, we'll forget everything.
Then Kate Marsh was telling the truth, even though I knew she wasn't lying. And I could have helped her, Max. But I hurt her. Now it's my turn.
We're both here, okay?
I just can't believe this is happening. That Jefferson would do this to me. To us.
Victoria, we will find a way to escape. I promise.
Max, I believe you.
Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again. Whoa.
Why is Mr. Jefferson
I'm definitely
doing
more
this?
awake in this photo.
Why?
I could try this one. This might work. Please work.
Ach man, immer dieses Fokussieren, ne? Komm, da, wir haben's. Nice, sehr schön.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Go to hell. You will for everybody you've hurt.
Unlike pure sweet Kate Marsh, I don't believe in that bullshit. She could have been my masterpiece. The world is what an artist makes it. And my muse...
Blah, blah, blah. God, I hate your voice now.
You might as well savor it, considering it's the last you'll hear. Oh. That struck a nerve. Your face changed color. Beautiful.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now. Is that what you want to hear?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt. I'm sorry, Max. That was not cool. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You're good because you stopped your friend from beating Nathan up.
I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here. By your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Wir müssen irgendwas unternehmen. Aber ich kann nichts machen. Ich kann nichts machen.
This is not art.
Nichts. Ich kann nichts machen.
Is purity personified.
Guck, nichts. Ich höre nur die Musik. Ich kann zurückspulen, ja. Aber es bringt nichts, oder? Guck.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Zeigen Sie mir, ja, perfekt, zeigen Sie mir die Fotos.
Could you show me the photos?
That's the first time one of my models down here has asked me that. Of course you would. But I love that the last thing you'll ever see is yourself through my camera eye. Too perfect.
Vielleicht ist da sogar ein Foto bei, dass wir noch weiter zurückspulen können. Ne? Dass wir fokussieren können, aber irgendwie...
You better ask him something else.
Ja. Okay, das hat nicht funktioniert. Dann alle guten Dinge sind 2. Eher gesagt, gut, 3. Was haben wir denn noch für eine Frage? Muss man nachschauen.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Lassen Sie mich gehen. Was werden Sie tun?
What? What are you going to do to me?
I'm going to make you live forever in my photographs. That's all that will be left of Maxine Caulfield. They won't even find your bag.
Nice. Genau das, was ich haben wollte.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Sehr gut. Somit können wir jetzt Fotos scharf stellen. Ganz am Anfang, ja. Ganz am Anfang. Ganz am Anfang, das bedeutet Episode 1, Folge 1, ne? Der erste Anfang, ne? Wir können alles ändern. Wir können Kate retten. Ja. Wir können Nathan retten. Ne? Und natürlich auch Chloe, ne? Ja. Nathan, wie gesagt, ungern retten. Aber auch wenn er ein riesiges Arschloch ist, ne? Hat er nicht den Tod verdient. Ne, keiner hat den Tod verdient. Ja. Mal gucken, ob ich es richtig stellen kann, ne?
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process. He was a real visionary, not a hypocrite.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that he actually created something. He didn't just take pictures of models and pretend they were art.
I'm not sure I get the connection, but... yes, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular. Mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max has clearly read more into them than I have. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
Time to change time.
The winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
And Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have
Genau
to
so,
warn
nicht
David
anders.
about Jefferson
So.
in the dark room.
Ja, hier haben wir jetzt gleich das erste Foto. Ne? Natürlich haben wir ja hier die Tasche.
Yes.
So.
I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
Okay. So. Ja, Handy. David Vaughn.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast.
This is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not for everybody.
You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Ja, vielleicht auch nicht.
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Das kann es sein, ja. Ja, wie
It doesn't
gesagt,
matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe.
das erste Foto haben wir natürlich hier. Wie gesagt, bei Kate. Na,
Hi, Kate. Oh. Hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
so, und hier, wie gesagt, das erste Foto, ne? Oh, Entschuldigung. Das wollte ich nicht. Zack. Weißes Glühen. Ne? So. Sehr schön. Ja, wie gesagt, mal gucken, was Jefferson immer noch dazu sagt. Ne? Ja, gut, was er dazu sagt. Er gesagt, er ist immer noch ein Arschloch. Also ein großes Arschloch. Ein sehr, sehr verdammtes, großes Arschloch. Ne? Ja, ich am besten nicht mit denen reden. Aber ich glaube, wir müssen mit ihnen reden. Ja. Müssen wir natürlich. Markierung. Ja, gut. Ja.
Mr. Jefferson? We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now, do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No.
Ja.
It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
Ja. Was soll ich dazu sagen? Guck mal, da ist schon die erste Andeutung gewesen, oder? Na, oder? Ich würde sagen schon, ja.
Whoa!
Wir sind im Flugzeug.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time. Good work, David.
Lehrer verhaftet.
Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer. We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Excuse me, sir. Your phone has to be shut off.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
Sir.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
I can't wait to land in Frisco. Nobody calls it Frisco.
The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
So please don't.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so excited too. It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
How the hell am I supposed to figure that out?
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time. San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
So,
Wowzer, Max.
dann sind wir auch angekommen.
You did it.
Ja,
Somehow.
du hast es
I went
geschafft.
from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week. Life is weird.
Warum wir jetzt hier lang gehen? Weil hier das nächste Foto ist. Und zwar müssen wir die Kamera benutzen. Ja, und hier steht auch schon Foto. Zack. Nächste Trophäe. Und ich würde sagen, wir schauen uns mal ein bisschen um. Ja.
Look at this print. The depth of field, the colors. Look at the bokeh shape. This was definitely shot with a medium format camera using a Leica 35mm lens. You can definitely find out those details. The story of a photo if you know how to look at all the details of a picture.
Ich weiß nicht, aber dieses Picture hier, dieses Foto hier, Gemälde, Hat irgendwas von Aloy, ne? Oder? Also ein bisschen. Eine Ähnlichkeit auf jeden Fall. Ne?
Anyway, it is interesting to be here, and you're lucky to be with me here. I can share all this.
Was haben wir denn alles hier für Werke? Was ist das denn?
Well, I have to say, this is the best everyday hero show I've seen since it began. All the pictures say a lot about our times. Bravo.
Ja, wenn hier noch stehen würde, von wer das ist, wer das gemacht ist, wer auf dem Foto ist, ne, das wäre schön, genau wie hier. Wie gesagt, keine Beschreibung, nichts. Ja doch, da ist eine Beschreibung halt, aber können wir halt nicht sehen, ne? Da ist unser Bild. Unser Gemälde.
Hey, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude. Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed. There has to be a way to stop this. For good.
How much would you pay for that?
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
Ja, immer dieses Scharfstellen, ne? Was ist denn jetzt hier? Ist das Spiel hier eingefroren? Ich sag nicht, das Spiel ist eingefroren. Das gibt's doch nicht. Ja, wie man sehen kann. Nice, sehr schön. Ja gut, letzter Checkpoint nochmal laden. GG, perfekt, sehr gut.
Hey, and there she is to save the day.
Ja, es geht weiter. Alle guten Dinge sind zwei. Ne, also das, ja, gut, ich sag einfach. Also das Spiel hat wirklich noch...
shit. Oh, my head. What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart.
Ja, die Realität zerbricht
What am I
auch.
doing to time?
Und auch das Spiel, also wie gesagt, auch wenn es ein Remastered ist, ne, das kann, also,
My previous timeline
Ja.
was so perfect. I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple.
Auf was? Ich kann dir nichts machen. Nichts. Doch hier zerreißen.
Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
Ja, wie gesagt, man sieht, oder man kann sehen, dass das Spiel hat noch, also wie gesagt, es ist remastered. Das Spiel hat sehr viele Fehler, ne, und auch einige Bugs. Was soll ich sagen? Ich meine, ich glaube, das hat eigentlich kostet ja 40 €, aber ich habe das ja am Sale gekauft für 20 €. Ja, ich glaube, mehr ist es auch nicht wert. Ne? Auch wenn es, klar, es ist Life is Strange. Ne, dann spielt lieber die älteren Spiele, älteren Teile von der PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, PC.
Fuck.
Ich glaube, da habt ihr keine Probleme
No.
wie auf der
I'm
PlayStation.
back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Fuck you.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Oh, I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her.
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care. Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you. Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
I promise, this final dose won't hurt. What?
No, David, no!
And I promise you,
So, hier kommt gleich das nächste
Wait,
Foto.
hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Ein letztes Foto.
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
So, und jetzt müssen wir David
I
warnen. Ja.
promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
Nee, noch nicht.
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Nice, sehr schön.
Get the camera next to you!
No gun, no balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me.
Okay, haben wir noch eine Chance? Die Kamera.
You are not going to stop me.
That bottle!
Oh, okay, das war zu spät.
Going to stop me. You are not
your gun
going
now.
to stop.
Got it.
Nee. Ja, was ist hier? Hallo?
You are not
Grab that
going to
bottle.
stop me.
Warte, da, nee.
You are not going to stop
Grab your
me.
gun now!
Got it.
Das nein, Tisch.
What? Going to stop me.
David, kick that table!
Yes, sir.
Nee. Auch nicht.
Jefferson, it's
Kabel
over.
ziehen. Sehr schön, das war richtig.
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit, no signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
Ja, ganz schnell raus hier, ne? Ganz schnell raus hier.
The Prescotts had to know about this.
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was gonna kill me. Like he did to Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
You kind of suspected everybody.
Yes, and this is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescotts. I set my sights too wide. Lack of focus.
I know the feeling.
I wasn't surprised when you accused Nathan of drugging Kate Marsh. I thought so too. And Max,
I'll never forgive myself for what happened to Kate. I feel like I helped push her off that roof.
Kate was bullied up to that roof. But it was still Nathan and Jefferson who put her there.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only... I wasn't so stupid.
No. I told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. But he didn't want to believe me. I should have been more loud.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
We are a great team.
That's one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork. Never was. Even in the service.
I can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen.
I should never have set up those surveillance cams. Or kept all those files.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step-douche. So, where is Chloe?
Sie sagen nicht weit. Ja.
David, Chloe is dead.
This isn't happening. It can't. No, God. Not Chloe. Max, are you sure? Are you...
Yes, I saw her. I saw Jefferson kill her in the junkyard. Last night.
Last night? When I was feeling sorry for myself in my hotel room? I promised Joyce that I would protect her and Chloe. How can I face her and explain this? I never even told Chloe that I... God damn it!
You killed my wife's child, you sick fucker! And you took away my stepdaughter?
David, wait!
Max, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a mess. What have I done? All that time I wasted with surveillance. Chloe, I'm sorry. Joyce, I failed you. My family.
You didn't fail. You did your best.
Max, you better get outside. You've seen enough of this room.
David, thank you for saving me.
Eigentlich hat er nur das Richtige gemacht. Na, das Problem ist,
Jesus. All of these lives destroyed. Rachel, Chloe, Kate, even Nathan.
ja, ich sag mal so,
I wish I could keep killing you forever.
wäre Jefferson, ich weiß, eigentlich wünsche ich mal niemanden tot. Aber was er alles gemacht hat, diese Person, ne, stell dir vor, er wäre ins Gefängnis gekommen. Wie viele Jahre hat er bekommen? Lebenslang. Ja, gut. Oder er hat die Todesstrafe bekommen.
Holy
Na.
shit. This storm is real. I need to find Warren.
Keine Ahnung. Ja.
Yes! Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thinks this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm is getting smaller. I'm kinda scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
I, Trust Limbo, have been warning you people for years that our culture of sin and entitlement would lead to God striking us down. And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit, how do I pay all those taxes?
You have one new message. Message received yesterday at 9 p.m.
Max, it's Nathan. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
guy is trapped. I have to help everybody I can.
Thanks, kid.
Are you okay?
Once I get the hell out of here, I've been hauling loads for way too long in this shithole town.
You better go now.
And I ain't never coming back here. You need a lift?
No thanks. I have to find a friend.
You go, girl. You go.
I can't believe this is real. Not Evan. I have to stop him from getting hurt.
Baby,
One more. Evan, did you see that tornado? Get the hell out of here!
Max, there's no way I can pass up these images. Just look at it.
You can't take a picture when you're dead.
This is
Now
the
move
end.
your ass.
Okay,
It's all
you
over now.
insist. Whoa, Max, you do know things. I'm such an idiot.
Only if you don't find a safe spot until this blows over. Okay?
Now I better listen to the real everyday hero. Come with me.
I have to help somebody else first.
Please, please, please move! Please, God!
Oh, I can't stand seeing these bodies. How can I get out of here? He's dead. Electrocuted. I want to help that fisherman, but he's in shock and he might not hear me.
Ja, den konnten wir nicht helfen. Ne, doch können wir. Doch können wir, glaube ich. Ich bin nochmal komplett zurück.
More storms.
Come on! You have to get out of here right now!
I need to breathe. I need air. Please, 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 please.
You should get out of here!
The whole town is dying.
Okay, I better hurry to the diner over there. I need Warren's photo.
Ja. So. Hier vom Diner ist dann das nächste Foto. Und zwar links von uns. Ja. Der Tote war Das, ja, ist das nächste Foto. Warte, wir müssen nochmal zurückspulen. Dann kann ich das Foto nicht machen. Ist doch hier. Warte kurz. Das ist genau von deiner. Ach. Tja. Das funktioniert nicht. Egal, was ich mache. Ich kann nichts machen. Ja. Sand benutzen. Vielleicht funktioniert das jetzt. Ja. Jetzt sollte es funktionieren.
Look at that. This tornado might be the end of the world. But not if I can change it.
Irgendwie jetzt, da ist es. So, und das nächste Foto ist genau hinter uns. Ja, dieses Auto. Hier, da. Ja, und die konnten wir ja nicht helfen, ne? Scheiße, ey.
Oh no, not her. I should have warned her. I never even asked her name. So selfish.
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for Arcadia Bay and surrounding counties. The emergency
Max.
broadcast system is now in effect.
Oh, Max. Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Lauren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Warren to help Chloe.
Sorry.
No, I'm just a pussy. Sorry.
Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, makes two of us. No, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
Frank, I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
God, no, please. Please, no, not Rachel. She can't fucking be. Are you sure? I mean, how do you know?
We used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark Jefferson. has this creepy photo torture room. And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck! Fuck, I knew it! I should never have hooked up with that sick punk. Pompidou hated him. Yeah, you saw Rachel.
Yes. I wish I didn't. I'm so sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
It doesn't matter. She deserves her peace now.
Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's dead. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me, just not how it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know. Neither would Chloe.
I knew Chloe and her were close. And I was jealous, but now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. Me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird. But you're cool.
Max, do you think this is the end? Come on, Max. Let's talk over here and give Frank some rest and space.
Joyce, how are you doing?
Just when I think I've already been through the ringer. Where's Chloe?
She's safe, Joyce. She just sent me a text before my phone died.
Oh, thank God. I was torturing myself before you showed up. Oh, God, if something happened to Chloe while I ended up stuck at this diner again.
I'm sorry about all this, Joyce.
Don't be, honey. It's not like you whipped up this tornado on your own.
I mean, I'm also sorry about everything with David.
You don't have control over any of that. David is an adult, and he has a lot more age and experience under his belt. Even if he doesn't always show it.
I'm sorry I caused so many problems with David and Chloe.
You did the right thing. David overstepped his bounds. I had a suspicion he was taking his private surveillance way too seriously. But he's sorry, and I wish he was here right now.
I just want our lives to be normal again.
With all the shit going on this week, I think you're right. And look at me, trying to keep my family together. Again. Max, did I make a mistake kicking David out?
David saved my life from the storm. I saw how much he cares about Chloe, even if he couldn't show it. David needs you more than ever, and I can see why you love him.
I'm so happy David was there for you. He has a lot of weight on his back from the war, but he truly wants to help people. He even agreed to take a family counseling class.
I'm sure that was a hard thing for him to do. It shows how much he truly cares about you and Chloe.
Nothing would make me happier than for David and Chloe to make peace, not war. But I don't know what to do anymore. I just want this storm to blow over forever. Maybe it's time we leave Arcadia Bay. If we can.
David is a real hero, Joyce. I know that all he wants to do is make you happy. I know he would do anything for you. And Chloe.
I know. And yes, he's not William, but that's okay. He's not supposed to be. You reminded me of when he came into my life. I was ready to give up. David's love gave me strength. He even told me I was his hero. And I can't give up loving him. I want him to come back home. Oh, I hope I get to tell him that soon. Please be okay, Chloe. I can't lose you.
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of you. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah, you're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa, is that all?
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, Warren.
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
Nathan accidentally killed Rachel Amber trying to impress Jefferson. He just needed mental help. Now they're both dead.
Jesus, Max. I want the whole story, but I guess we really are out of time.
But I can still change things. What do you think will happen?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or altered time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
You're my friend, Warren. You believe me, right? I haven't told anybody else except for Chloe, and she can't help me right now.
I know I can be a pain in the ass, and you've always treated me like a person. Not a beta nerd. I told you before that I'll always believe you.
I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole. You're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
Hey, be careful out there.
For luck.
Just in case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say,
I know, Warren.
of course you do.
I'm going to make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
Welcome to the end of the world, ladies.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry, Warren.
to Rachel. Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Jefferson kidnapped Rachel and some other girls. He was also manipulating Nathan, and he killed him.
Then it's Jefferson's turn to die now. I understand why you don't want to do this, and I won't blame you for not coming with me.
Chloe! Chloe knows I have this power. She has to believe me now.
Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Chloe, you can't get revenge if you're dead.
It doesn't matter. I have to make Nathan pay for what he did to Rachel. And I know you've got my back.
Chloe! Man, she just won't listen.
Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Mark Jefferson turned out to be a psychopath.
Okay, Max. Let's go in there as a team and take his ass out right now.
Chloe! I should never have run away from you like I did when we left Arcadia Bay. I know I hurt you. All I ever wanted was to make it up to you. Please don't run away from me.
Max, I'm not running from you. This is when I need you the most. This is how to make everything up to me. With your power and my gun, nothing in the universe can stop us now, Max.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And You were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline to see you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the dark room, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
I see that the real Max is back. So how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And I traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it. But I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. I'm nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. And it's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on that. Oh God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on!
Chloe...
I've got your back, Max.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and
I
our
have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This might be hell.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer
Okay,
who perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit.
What's going on? Nobody even cares?
Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
So, hier ist dann das nächste Foto, ne?
I don't care if this is a dream or a nightmare. I'm taking this picture.
Und dann würde ich sagen, gehen wir mal aus dem Klassenzimmer raus, oder?
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way. My selfies are shit. I need to be framed by a real artist. I'm just a poser.
Yes, you will be posing. For me. There's so many angles I want to expose you with to the world. I hope you don't mind needles or duct tape.
This can't be real. I don't believe it.
So, das nächste Foto ist dann hier. Wir müssen als erstes dann mit Kate reden. Wir müssen sie dann folgen. Dann müssen wir den Schlüssel aufheben. Und dann müssen wir in den Raum 218, 224 und 221 reingehen.
Hey, Kate.
Max, how could you let me jump off a roof? You were the only person I trusted here, but you never really listened to me. Now I'm never going to heaven. Instead, you've stuck me in hell. Alone forever.
No! Kate, I was only trying to save you.
So, wir haben mit Kate gesprochen. Wir haben mit Kate, sind wir hintergegangen. Jetzt müssen wir den Schlüssel aufheben. Und zwar ist der hier. Dann müssen wir in den Raum 218 rein. Wie gesagt, der Schlüssel ist ja dafür. Und zwar müsste der eigentlich hier sein, oder? Ja, hier. Dann in den Raum 224. Das ist der hier. Diese Tür. Okay. Und dann 221. Skates. Mr. Kate? Ne, Victoria. Ne, ist doch Kates, ne? Naja, ist auch egal. Ja, ist egal. Und da haben wir dann das nächste Foto.
This one is for Samuel.
Perfekt. Nice, nice, nice. So. Ich glaube, wir müssen... Ja gut, jetzt, wie gesagt, war ich jetzt nicht... Also das war ja wegen das Foto. Aber jetzt weiß ich nicht, wie es weitergeht. Ich denke mal, wir müssen wieder in Kates Tür rein. Ich denke, I guess. Ich glaube schon, ne? Okay. Wir müssen doch in Raum 219 rein. Müsste ich hier, perfekt. Sehr schön. So, dann holen wir das nächste Foto. Ja. Und dieses Foto findet sich hier. Da. Bei dieses Skelett hier. Na. Man muss das Touchpad drücken, ja, um dass man diese Trophäe bekommt. Ne? Und ja, das nächste Foto dauert noch ein bisschen. Ich glaube, wir müssen in die Toilette rein, oder? Ja, ich glaube, das ist die einzige Möglichkeit, oder? Ich glaube, das ist der einzige Weg, oder?
Don't try to hide, Max! Get over here! Let me capture you!
Jefferson is coming after me again.
Max!
No.
You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
So, hier müssen wir wirklich aufpassen. Für die für die Fotos, ne? Ja, er hat uns gesehen. Na, wie gesagt, für die... Geh weiter. Sehr schön.
Max.
Hat der mich vergessen? Kann das sein?
You used to be so pure, so innocent.
So, jetzt geht's weiter. Schnell. Sehr schön, ich glaube, hier sind wir falsch. Ja.
Please understand, Max. The only place I can be my selfie
Ne, ist richtig
is
so.
in the dark room.
So. Ich hoffe, der dreht sich nicht um.
I can't believe you let that hillbilly murder me in cold blood. Oh, Max!
Okay.
I can't believe you let that hillbilly.
Nein,
Max!
das funktioniert nicht.
Murder me in cold
Ich glaube, wir
blood.
müssen erstmal hier hin.
Can't believe you let that
Ich
hillbilly
bin mir
murder
nicht sicher.
me in cold
Ach, wir
blood.
können hier lang. Ah, okay, nice.
What happened to your spark, Max? I thought I could
Sehr
be your
schön.
professor. For life.
Oh, fuck. Schnell, 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 schnell. Nice. Sehr schön. Okay. Ich gehe hier lang. Ich hoffe, das ist die richtige Entscheidung. Ich glaube eher weniger. Ich weiß es nicht. Das nein. Ah, wir können ja mal zurückspulen. Stimmt, ja, hab ich voll vergessen. Boah, das war knapp. Okay. So. Jetzt müssen wir, wie gesagt, hier bei den Schulfächern aufpassen.
Where are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play.
Schnell hier lang.
Hey, babe, babe. Who wants to go ape? Go ape, babe, babe.
Schnell, 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 schnell.
Blackwell in a wheelchair and think we're going to accommodate her every week.
Zwar müssen wir hier lang.
Come over here, young Max. You're my spirit animal.
Oh shit, Warren. That is too weird. Fucking scary.
Yep. Und hier ist auch das nächste Foto, wie man sehen kann.
Just in case I need evidence.
Nice. Sehr schön. Und dann fehlt uns noch das letzte Foto. Ja.
You're my spirit animal. Too bad you didn't become friends with the Tabanga. The squirrels hate you. And they're hungry. Do you have a scarf I can borrow, Max?
Surveillance, Missy.
Admit it, Max. You're just jealous because me and Victoria.
Service record.
Stop, Max!
So, wenn wir jetzt hier angelangt sind, ne, müssen wir 5 Flaschen einsammeln. Ne? Und das machen wir jetzt auch, um das letzte Foto ja, schießen zu können.
Oh no. Bottles. This might be hell.
Rachel. Rachel.
I sure hope you don't think.
Max. 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 I want to share my gift with you. Don't you dare run away. Max. Max. I want to share my gift with you.
Over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
Now that Chloe is dead,
Those were my
you won't be
beads,
distracted
Max.
in class
Those
anymore.
were my fucking beads.
If only you could have seen.
I sure hope you don't think we're buddies now. Those got you. Max.
Want some drugs?
Well, these ones aren't too hard to find.
Come back in the dark room.
Oh man, Rachel, look.
Max, sit down. You're taking a timeout no matter what. If this is my nightmare, let me have one sanctuary. Of course, this is where Chloe and Rachel used to hide from the world.
The dirt, just bone, meat, and maggots. Oh.
Oh, when did I get bad bottle karma?
Chloe smack talk you. It was brutal. But of course.
Was there one more left?
Ja, wie gesagt, hier fehlt eine Flasche. Ich habe irgendeine Flasche übersehen. Ich schau mal kurz welche. Ich glaube, ich weiß, wo ich das... Ja, ich weiß, wo ich sie vergessen habe. Wir müssen nochmal zurück. Und zwar müssen wir hier hin. Hier soll irgendwo eine Flasche sein. Das Problem ist, ich sehe nichts. Ne? Ich sehe wirklich nichts. Also, ne? Deswegen machen wir das mal heller. Ich hoffe, das ist so in Ordnung. So, die muss hier irgendwo sein. Da ist die Flasche. Sehr schön. Schmeißen wir nochmal zurück. Und jetzt können wir das Foto machen. Und dann haben wir auch, wie gesagt, alle Fotos im Spiel geschossen. Ja.
Look just like a zombie model in the dirt. Just bone, meat, and maggots.
Jetzt haben wir es auch geschafft. Sehr schön. Nice, nice, nice. Sagt, hier ist das Foto, wo wir schießen müssen. Ja.
I need proof that bottles were out to get me, just in case.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon.
You are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe. Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
How long will this nightmare go on?
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh, Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Holy shit, Warren. Max is trying to play us both.
Guess she's not as innocent as she acts.
Not when she's trying to hook up with both of us.
I only want to go ape with you, Chloe. Come here.
God damn, you are a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit, look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra. Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot. I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode.
Okay, wir brauchen einen Code. Ich glaube, war der nicht hier irgendwo in der Toilette irgendwo gewesen? Ich weiß es nicht. Ich meinte, was war irgendwo hier gewesen. Ne? Ach, hier sind die ganzen Codes.
Great. Numbers are all over.
7802.
How will I find
Das ist
the
der
right code?
eingekreiste, ne? Ja, müsste sein. 7, 8, 0, 2. Nee. Okay, dann. Na gut, hier gibt es noch mehrere. 8391. Ja. Ich dachte, das wäre der. Aber hier stehen so viele. Na. Keine Ahnung. Wir müssen jeden probieren. Jeden ausprobieren. Ne? Naja. Tja. Okay. Ja, gut. Da. Wo kommt der noch mal her?
Now, why doesn't the mirror reflect any of the numbers?
Ja, verstehe ich nicht. 0311. Da ist der Code. Das ist der. Das ist der. Perfekt.
Don't kill us, Max!
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start a
believe
new
you
life.
kissed me.
Honey, I
So
always
this is
thought
how
you
Max
were
gets her
going to kill
revenge
me.
breaker.
I know I
Thanks for
haven't
saving
been
me.
the best
Sounds
person
pretty
carrying
screwed
loads,
up.
Wish we had been
but
friends,
you've
Max.
been a great.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? It wasn't my choice. I didn't ask to rewind time. Stop playing innocent. You've left a trail of death behind you. You even let that stalker Madsen kill Jefferson. That's sick. You're way more of a cold-blooded killer than him or Nathan. Bullshit! That was self-defense. I never set out to kill anybody. That doesn't make you any less of a murderer. I know what I am. You're just trying to hurt me. You're a goddamn hypocrite. Just look at the pain you've caused. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that? We all are. This isn't about Chloe, or even me anymore. Gosh, you're so selfless now, Mahatma Max. It's too bad you pissed your power away on high school drama. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she has any feelings for us? You're just another puppet. Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy... Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt. I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
Now that we got that mushy shit out of the way, I feel like stage diving. Let's thrash this place. Yep, I'm fucking insane in the brain. Let's dance! Shake that bony white ass. Or take my picture with your new camera. This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl! I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
Now that we got that mushy shit out of the way, I feel like stage diving. Let's thrash this place. Yep, I'm fucking insane in the brain. Let's dance! Shake that bony white ass. Or take my picture with your new camera. You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
destiny.
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max. What the hell is this?
Snowflakes? Or a storm is coming?
Max, start from the beginning. Tell me everything. Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. We have to play. You need a sidekick to guide you.
Okay, Girl Wonder. Show me the way to Chloe's cave.
Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized.
I don't feel so super.
Max, here, let me help you find a place to chill. You freaked me out there. Do you feel any better now? You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last, Chloe.
That's okay. We will. Forever.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon. Welcome to my domain.
You are magic! I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister. Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll. Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter in my water. Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Hide!
Hide! You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight. Photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
I wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
I double dare you. Kiss me now. Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond? I know, just daydreaming. That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years, my mother gloms onto step-fucker, now Rachel betrays me.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad.
Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool. Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Chloe, you're back. Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims. Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party.
Rachel, this can't be real. These are all post shots, right? Right? The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Then we can see what he did. There's no way she's dead. No way. She posed for those pictures, Max. I know it. Please, let's go.
Rachel? Oh, Rachel, no, please not her.
Chloe.
Rachel, why?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I loved her so much.
How can she be dead? What kind of world does this? Who does this?
Come on, Max, we're almost there. Max, come on now. Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Ja, das waren alle. Wie soll ich sagen?
Max, can you hear me?
Wie gesagt, eine kleine Zusammenfassung.
Say something.
Chloe? I must have passed out.
Oh, thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. Was so horrible. my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe.
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Ja, und hier kommt das Letzte. Wir werden Arcadia Bay opfern. Ja. Das machen wir.
Max, it's time.
Not anymore.
Max, I'll always be with you. Forever.
Sunshine for everyone, but as far as I can remember, we've been migratory animals living under changing weather. Someday we will foresee obstacles through the blizzard, through the blizzard. Today we will sail our life together.
Ja, das war Life is Strange Remastered. Die Platin habe ich. Und ja, wie gesagt, es ist ein sehr schönes Spiel. Ein sehr, sehr geiles Spiel. Ich kann es nur jedem empfehlen, dies zu spielen. Es ist ein grandioses Spiel. Und ja, schade, dass nie ein richtiger zweiter Teil erschienen ist. Before the Storm, wie gesagt, ist ja eigentlich ein Sequel. Ja, und wir sagen ja, ich glaube, ihr wisst, was ich meine. Ist halt so, eigentlich ein Add-on von The Life is Strange. Und ja, Life is Strange 2, das kannst du eigentlich komplett vergessen. Ne, es hat mir gar nicht gefallen. Und ja, Life is Strange Two Colors hat mir auch sehr gut gefallen. Na, aber keins von denen kommt an Life is Strange und Life is Strange Before the Storm ran. Na. Ich verstehe nicht, warum dort kein zweiter Teil erschienen ist, also kein richtiger zweiter Teil oder kein dritter Teil. Na, keine Ahnung. Auch immer die verschiedenen Enden, beziehungsweise auch, ja, wie soll ich sagen? Die Antworten, ne? Du musst das antworten, dann machst du doch wieder das falsche Antworten, dann antwortest du doch das Richtige. Ne, also wie auch jetzt das Ende. Entweder kannst du Arcadia Bay helfen, also, na, dass es nicht zerstört wird. Oder halt, ja, oder es wird halt zerstört. Na, dafür musst du dann halt Chloe opfern. Und, ja. Ich habe beide Enden schon gesehen. Na, beide sind scheiße. Und, ja. Ein grandioses Spiel. Ein grandioses Spiel. Und, ja. Ich habe alles gesagt. Ich werde einfach mal sagen, ich lasse die Credits durchlaufen. Wir hören uns dann im nächsten Projekt wieder. Oder hier auf YouTube im Livestream. Ne, je nachdem. Ich bin raus. Wie gesagt, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen, fürs Einschalten, fürs Kommentieren, fürs Bewerten. Und was du alles noch so gemacht hast. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ich bin raus. Bis dann. Bis zum nächsten Projekt. Und ciao, ciao. Wie gesagt, vielen, vielen Dank für deine Unterstützung. Vielen, vielen Dank für alles. Bis zum nächsten Projekt. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.